When I live at home, I walk around Moscow and travel by myself. I would like to start with the fact that you complain to us. What worries you? How are you feeling? The state of health is more or less so nothing. Still, there is weakness and lethargy. Well, and this weakness, lethargy does it somehow bother you, or, as a matter of fact, do you feel well, despite the weakness and lethargy? Yes, I don't care about weakness and lethargy. Yes, I more or less feel nothing, and meanwhile, Beria, you are now in the hospital. Why do you need to be in the hospital, Beria? Could you explain to us? Because I have nowhere to live, I do not have my own separate apartment, and I cannot live with my mother at home. She doesn't give me a place to live at home. So you are not in the hospital to be treated. I am not in the hospital to get treatment. But in order not to live with my mother, never. Clear. Oh well, what are you doing here in the hospital, Beria? Have nothing to do here, and therefore I lie all the time. Well, are you pleasant to lie? Does it give you pleasure to lie down? It is generally pleasant for me to lie down and gives me pleasure to lie down. Yes, well, okay, but I have nothing to do. But I have nothing to do here. And I have nothing to do here. And therefore I lie all the time. Clear. Still, there is a TV in the department. I watch TV only when I watch TV when an interesting movie is shown on TV. Well, for example, feature film. What was the last movie you watched? I'm here all the time every day in the evening watching a movie at 4. Movie. Clear. Well, okay. Maybe Beria, are you talking to other patients? Is it interesting to talk to someone? IVD trademark. I'm talking a little. Who are your friends? Friends. I have no real friends here. Only in this way, we talk, they laugh at me. For the sake of laughter. For the sake of a joke LL talk. I talk to them, and they are a joke, in order to be pinned with me. Why do you think they are laughing at you? Well, they don't really talk to me, but for the sake of a joke. And most of all I like it here in the department, with whom I am friends. This is Serio. I don't know what to call him, like that in a dressing gown with black hair, with a mustache, who walks around the department. I don't know about him. Okay, this is this one. With a youthful face with black hair. Laughing with a mustache. Then this one is laughing. Laughing. What is his name? Well, we'll find out later. Or Seryoza, or somehow differently, Dima, or somehow, or Valera, I don't know. Somehow differently. I hug and even kiss with him. Exclamation mark. How is it? Well, for the sake of friendship and love. And for the sake of friendship and for the sake of caress. For the sake of love, girls are usually kissed. This is rare, but it happens. Yes, and you just love. Yes. I love him. Okay. Dash. I love him, I love him. I love him. Him. I love him, I love him. Clear. Okay. Now I would like to ask another question. Do you like it in our department? I don't really like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But, after all, home, you say. You would not like to go. Where do you like most? I wish. I would like to go live better. In the boarding school. In the boarding school. Yes. But my father and my parents do not want to go to a boarding school because they are sorry to give my pension, and I have a large pension. In the first group, 40,000 pay. Clear, VDN, but if they don't VD trademark T want me to go to the boarding school, then it VD trademark S better for me to be here than in Polivanovo or in Kashchenko, in Moscow. If my parents travel far away to Polivanovo, then let me be in Kashchenko. In Kashchenko, then I will lie. B. Why is Kashchenko or Polivanovo better than our hospital? Why are they better? What's better there? In Kashchenko. Po. Better than here, than here, than here. What exactly? What do you like more there? Beria. And the rooms are better and the toilet is cleaner and newer. So, and the food? And the food in Kashchenko is better. Clear. And in Kashchenko they take out for a walk. For a walk. Well, we will also have walks in the summer. Okay, Beria, but in general. What is important to you? What do you like to do? How do you like to spend your time? Where? At all. Where? In the hospital or at home or at home? Well, at home and in the hospital. What do you like the most? When I lived at home, I lived. Most of all when I live at home. To walk around Moscow. And go to cinemas. And drink beer. And I like ice cream even more than beer. Ice cream. I have ice cream. Dot. Clear. Well, what do you like to do? In the hospital. In the hospital, my favorite thing is to smoke, relax, and watch TV and play chess. Beria, have you ever worked in your life? I worked before. I came to the workshops from home with the second group of disabilities. Clear. Do you enjoy working? And I liked working in the workshops. I liked it. You. After all, did you get any profession before you got sick or not? I've never had a real profession. Never had. I graduated from 8 classes. And then got it. I was given the second group of disability. And with the second group I went to the workshops. Clear. And he worked in the workshops. He left home for work in the workshops. What was the work? And left. And went home. And went home. What was the job? Beria. Collected Christmas trees. And before the Christmas trees, in children's workshops. In children's workshops. Teenage workshops. I collected and made electric garlands. And then I was transferred to Kashchenko from teenage workshops, and in Kashchenko I collected Christmas trees. Clear. Oh well. So which is better? Work or stay in the hospital? I would love to live in freedom at home, to live in freedom at home. And to work, to come to the workshops. In the workshops to work. But at home. It does not allow me to live. Live mother. Why? Why do you think so? She annoys me at home, harassing, provoking me. How? He reads me lectures that annoy me, provokes me to scream, yell, teaches me how to live, something that annoys me very much. And most of all, she annoys me with the fact that she is to me, that she tells me at home, you will not live at home. I will. I'll put you in the hospital. Quote, well, maybe you are also behaving incorrectly, or are you failing to fulfill her requirements? VDN when they don't BD trademark T touch me and they don't BD trademark T bother me. Then IVD trademark M leading well, and everything is quiet. Clear. And she annoys me at home, harasses me, does not give me a place to live, and says to me at home, you will not live at home. I beat her at home for this, and after that I calm down. And thanks to this I calm down. When I am in a calm good condition, she calls me a car to the hospital. She is a bad person and a bastard, and a snake and a viper. And she have a Bariah, but it's still your mother. We always love our parents. If I had a good mother, then I would love her. But my bad evil mother, like a snake and a witch, I hate her. I hate her. Bariah, is it really possible to call a person like that just because he teaches you a little? Says that you must behave correctly. Because, in fact, parents always teach their children. But it happens. But, let me tell you to the end, but other mothers, other children, have other sons have less to say this, and more smoothly, and more better than mine. And she completely torments me, does not give me life, so that she reads me notations. This annoys me the most. And he says to me at home, you will not live at home. I will put you in the hospital. Other mothers don't tell their sons this. And they say that with regard to how to live, better and softer, and less than my mother.